the world.
Uh, on our travels, trying to find the giants to align ourselves, we have come across some drows that have been digging into the mines. There they unleash some elementals of some sort, and they seem to have gained power over them. My allies and I did battle against these drow and elements. It was a tough battle. One almost escaped. Fortunately, we were able to stop him before he was able to leave us in his cloak of shadows, if you will. We traveled through the tunnels for many, many days. Our minds have started to weigh as we begin to see things and hear things. We even starting to hear voices of some unknown person who claims to be captured by giants while in their gym imprisonment. We brushed that aside, not knowing whether or not they should be trusted or not. We've seen loved ones, but it was nothing but a mere illusion. We even hear noises that sounded like water, but there was none to be seen. Me and Lorna have gotten into a bit of a feud. She punched me. I am sad. But we come to our senses and continue forward. How long will this journey take? I am not sure. Scene.
Scene. That's awesome, dude. I love it. I feel really bad for Laura can be a little bit of a bitch, I guess.
Oh, don't you even.
I mean, hell, I slapped him that episode too.
That's true.
How much damage did you guys take? We did decent damage. Oh, how many fights? Oh, we didn't fight anyone except ourselves. Awesome. All right. I'm just slapping on these last minute character sheets so I have pictures to show you guys later. But I'm ready to rock and roll too. So we are. Actually, does anyone have the timeline open right now? I think we are a total of roughly 5 days. You guys have been traveling through the Dark Dominion after you've, recruited the Driders to your aid. You have. Where is it? You guys have been traveling several days. You went through the Craze tunnels, and now you've entered the Elder tunnels. And last thing we left off on was you guys did set up camp for the night, I think. You guys passed the Fomorians with their treasure and where you heard the voices, and then you guys set up camp once you guys entered the Elder tunnels. And if I'm wrong, please let me know, but I think that's where we're starting off tonight.
Yep, we are entering the other tunnels.
The one with hopefully less things that speak to you.
Hopefully. That's comforting.
Fingers
it's gonna
crossed.
There'll be less things talking to us and more things stabbing us.
I'm not sure which one I prefer.
And people are so just because we are on you guys are heading back. I feel like you guys feel you're back into like the swing of some stuff you're going after, and thus you've had a few more combat encounters. I know I've already said this in the past to you all, but death is a very real thing and danger is a real thing in the game. And that's just, I just want to send that as a reminder.
Yep.
I don't want any shock or hurt feelings. And the CR calculators for this game is freaking hot garbage because I play tested some of this stuff and it was like, there's no fucking way that's right. So, lesson fun.
Yeah.
Let's do it. I can't wait.
All right.
There's going to be a beholder, isn't there?
Of course.
Quit giving him ideas.
I can't say, Faye. Shit is getting weird. Is all I can say.
We come across evil selves. They all have goatees of.
Some of us are going to rock him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
They look exactly like you, except they never take their sunglasses off. All right. So, I do need to know one thing. I know you guys set up the hut and stuff at every night. You can see outside of the hut while you're inside, though, correct?
That's a good question.
Yes, you can.
It's been a
Yes,
while
you
since I looked
can.
at that spell.
You can look outside it. Things cannot look inside, but they can hear what if anything's inside.
Yeah, I just don't want to skip. I kind of glossed. I mean, of course, we're trying to travel a little bit up and cut down a little bit on downtime to get back to the meat and potatoes of the story. But I also don't want to pass over like the overnight experience. Like, because if you guys can see things, maybe you see something that walks past your home, it's not going to affect you guys. You don't have to react to it because you're safe in your little spot. But at least I don't want to take those things away from you. You know. If that's something like,
it isn't. It's transparent when you're looking out from the inside, but from the outside, it's opaque.
Okay. And so Yek and Fezzik have been following you guys along. Again, they're kind of in it for their own skin right now, but they're keeping a watchful eye over you guys as well. One of them tried to make things better with your comrade Skybor, who eventually made things worse as well. And so you guys are now waking up from another night of travel, entering the Elder Tunnels. And you guys want to do anything this morning or talk about before you head out for the day?
We know where we're going, right?
Let's just double check the map before we head out.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys get your bearing pretty quick, looking over the map, and you notice that the Elder Tunnels, as you enter, they're very large and open. Instead of these narrow passageways that's come and gone, we're talking about like very large. Some of it's not as like man-made, like carved tunnels by the Drow, but rather just they look like more natural caverns and stuff. That's how you guys are distinguishing these, the change of where you guys have made through in the Dark Dominion. There's a lot more organic stuff going on around you, such as water dripping and running through the groundwater going through the rocks. You see quite a few more bats, the smell of some guano here and there as you kind of come to and walking through these caves. As you guys chit chat back and forth and you're making your way through the day, their voices kind of echo and shoot off the walls back and forth. And eventually you come to some familiar flora or fauna. It's not really either. Fungi, really. You see the kind of plant life turn into a familiar fungus kind of looking patches here and there. It's not like a full forest, but it's kind of growing here and there where the water is kind of coalesced and not continue to run on. Anybody want to do anything yet? As you guys continue on, then you travel for several hours, making it through another whole day's worth of travel, making it through the Elder Tunnels. Along the way, you do hear some things that bump and crawl and flap, but nothing hostile or coming after you. You guys set up camp throughout the night. Is anyone staying awake through the night?
Sure. Skybor will stay awake.
I'll take guard for a couple of hours.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Go go ahead and roll perception. Oh, that's true. Wolfram's conscious, but that's fine. So again, you can only tell daytime and nighttime in here, so your bodies start to get exhausted for the evening. Lorna, Anika, Skywar, you guys, your eyes start to get a little heavy. At that time, though, all three of you notice off in the distance, you see what looks like the ground is moving. You see it just looks like shadows in the ground is shifting in front of you.
That's not normal.
The fuck?
It's gotta be a trick. We're still in the tunnels. Like,
Yeah, but they haven't talked to us in like a whole day.
yeah.
Maybe.
A few minutes pass by after you first notice this, and you can feel the kind of ground shift and rumble. I imagine you guys can feel vibrations through the, but if not, it's not hostile, so just suspend your belief. You feel slight vibrations in the earth around you, but then it kind of goes away and towards where the ground is moving. And moves a little bit further away from your guys' camp, but you can still see the kind of every once in a while it moving. It's not like super fast, but it's just kind of like slow. It looks like slow kind of moving, like rolling hills, I guess, a little bit. It's rolling.
Do you think it's one of those rock people?
That's what I was about to ask.
Oh, didn't one get away?
That's also what I was about to ask. And I highly doubt they only have one.
Okay, so out of character, I have a theory, but I don't know if Skyboard's smart enough to know that.
What's the theory? We'll see.
It could be a bullet.
Oh,
Mostly because of I'm pretty sure that the rock elements, they don't disturb the ground when they're moving through it.
I think that's in the realm of realistic, because your familiarity with creatures, and now you've kind of experienced some of the underdark and underground kind of life. I don't think that's far fetched for Skyboard to kind of come up with that.
Well, is bullets, are they around like forest areas or anything, or are they like underground type? I mean,
Mountains.
Mountains,
Plains, underground.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely within reason that it could be down here.
I mean, I was wondering if Skyboard would know something about that, if it's not native to his area.
Let's do a nature check, but again, I think from the experiences and stuff that you've had, and things that you've run into, I just don't think it's far fetched for you. Maybe you don't know exactly. All right, let's speak, because it is a 14. Skyboard doesn't know that it's a bullet specifically. He doesn't know what creature it is because he's never ran into it. But Skyboard would know from your encounter with the elemental that the ground does not get disturbed when the elementals were moving away and during your last encounter in combat.
That has to be something else.
Yay. Do we think it's looking for us, or just happen to come near us and then leave?
Perhaps we're not making a whole lot of noise and it didn't notice.
Maybe.
that would be good. But I am kind of curious.
I'm not following you out of this hut.
I would hope not.
You listen here, young lady. If you leave this hut, I'm not coming after you.
It'll be alone.
Damn. Yeah, I'm probably not going to venture out because I can't see shit.
Skyboard will tap your shoulder and cast dark vision on you.
You're not helping.
It's really not. I'm surprised you did that after I punched you.
Words, for a couple minutes, you notice that the tremors are starting to get a little bit further away until you can't notice any movement in the distance.
Oh darn, it's gone.
Damn it! I walk outside.
You walk outside?
Yeah, it's mostly gone.
All right, roll for initiative now.
I got this. You guys have an app.
Okay. You guys, all right. So you step outside. You stepping out of the hut and walking on the ground. You feel like the ground has shifted. It's not the smooth, rocky, clay-ish kind of material you were walking on previously. It feels a little bit more jagged / looser.
Torn up?
Material. Yeah. It's not like I want to say, I keep wanting to go to like a molehill if you ever stepped on a molehill or something, or a mole. But it doesn't make sense.
It's been disturbed.
Yeah, it's disturbed terrain. And you see that it's going quite a ways away from you, down the way your party's heading, the direction you guys have been heading. And it's making about, in some areas, a small changes in the dirt about maybe 5 feet wide. In other places, 10, 20, different kinds of sizes, leading away from you guys.
Okay. I'm just gonna look around at like the cave because I've never really seen the caves like this. So
I'm sorry. What was that?
I'm going to take a look at the caves because I've never really actually seen the caves with dark vision and being able to actually see, not just by lantern light.
Well, everything's black and white, so.
Well, no. Really?
Yeah. You don't see color.
Oh.
That's how dark vision works. It's like a dog.
Right. Still, it looks pretty normal to her for rock. So yeah, then she'll just come back in and kind of like explain, yeah, there's real disturbance out there.
Going backwards or towards the thing?
It was going away from where we were walking.
So yeah, I probably misspoke a little bit or spoke inaccurately. So the vibrations moved away from you guys towards the direction you guys have been heading.
Oh, okay.
The disturbance in the ground and stuff is leading that way as well, Lorna, but it also is coming from behind. But you can't really distinguish which direction. But I think simple deduction is that you can imagine that's where they came from and that's where they're going and the way you guys are going.
Yeah. It looks like it's probably following our path and or it's continuing on the path that we're going.
That is not comforting.
No, it's really not.
And I don't know if we should push farther through the night to get ahead of this thing now. Because if it's with the Forgotten, then it's farther ahead of us now.
It could also not be with Forgotten. I mean, not everything down here chooses sides, right?
Yeah, I guess.
At least not willingly.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you guys are finishing up your night of rest, I imagine. Then not taking off into the night. You guys get up in the morning. Do you share any of this information with the other people in your group, like Faye and Chronis?
Yes, we'll share it with everybody.
Did you want to add anything to that conversation, guys, before we move out of?
Alright, so you saw something that was making the ground tremble last night. Did you see anything else about it, or is there a hole, or?
I mean, we can take a quick look this morning, but I didn't see anything last night.
Alright, yeah, we could take a look today, and I guess now that we know there's something else out here that can shake the ground like that, I guess we'll just be on guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
So with Wolfram, you have not seen something like that yet until you reach the Elder Ruins or Elder Tunnels. So, you guys are investigating the area for, like, I guess, entry holes or exit holes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, whoever's checking, roll investigations. And yeah, you guys can do it with advantage because you're all helping each other. I'll just take the first 3. All right. So we got Lorna checking things out, we got Chronis checking things out, and Wolfram checking things out, and it was all successful. You do not, however, find any kind of things that are obvious burrow holes. Nothing like you would see on the surface, I guess, like like a mole hole or something. But you do see several openings in the wall that kind of looks like it's very easy for maybe creatures or animals to go in and out of. But no obvious burrows are anywhere. Ooh. Let me see. What's your favorite again? I'm sorry. It's aberrations or monstrosities?
Monstrosities.
It is a monstrosity. You are.
Ooh.
So, as well as intelligence recall information about them. What are you wanting to do with that? Are you trying to do a nature check?
I want to identify what it is.
Do you get to know exactly what it is?
I think I roll intelligence.
This says you have advantage on wisdom survival checks to track your favorite enemies, as well as intelligence checks to recall information about them. Okay. So whatever your best thing is, either nature, survival, or just straight intelligence, go ahead and roll that. Okay. You oh, this is a track. That's my mistake, but that's okay. I'll still give it to you. So you know for sure it's not a elemental or thing like that. You do know of several creatures that live in the mountains, under the earth, that have this tendency. It's a lot of things like insect-like things, like carrion crawlers or bullets, and what are they called? Onkeg? How do you say that? Onkegs? And other creatures that burrow underneath the earth. You do not think it looks something like an animal, or well, that's not fair. You think it's something more along the species of a worm-like creature, like a carrion crawler or something.
All right. This is made by some sort of worm. A very big worm. I've never seen a worm this big.
That's lovely.
Great. Let's try to avoid it.
Agreed.
If we come across it, I will dub it as a grabroid.
As a what?
As a what?
Grabroid.
I don't know what that
Why?
None of you seen
Okay,
Tremors?
whatever that is.
None of you seen Tremors?
No.
No.
means. I'm not.
Oh my god.
Is this another missed opportunity that I should have freaking watched this so I can use it in the game? Maybe
It's
I am.
literally about giant worms out in the desert that pulls people in and kills them.
Oh no! I'm familiar with the movie. I just never seen it.
Oh, well, it's a fun movie to watch.
Well, I might have to go watch that after this game. All right. So, Skyboard does share that information. You guys make note. It sounds like you guys want to carry on, but tread carefully. Anybody want to do anything else before you take?
No.
I guess hearing that, I'll keep my rapier out and just keep an eye out in case we come across a giant worm.
Probably a good idea.
Giant worms. Those are pretty big, aren't they? What is the size of those? Aren't they like 100 feet, 50 feet?
I think it depends on what kind of worm.
I was curious. So there you go. All right. Anyways, you guys take off and move forward. It's another several hours. You guys are checking the map periodically, and you feel really good about the progress you guys have made in such amount of time. Here and there, you do see some more drow appearing, but the vastness of these tunnels that they come to be, you guys have quite a distance away from them where you, Faye, can see them a lot of the times, and not your party, but you're sharing the information, but you see a lot of the same behavior. Them barking at slaves, to mine for more tunnels. They're breaking down walls and making their way through to connect passages to other tunnels. This is going on and on. Do you guys want to do anything else with this information at this time?
I think we're just going to sneak by them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For the time being.
Okay. You guys keep making your way through, and it's about 6 hours since you woke up now. And you start hearing some stuff in Undercommon down the way. All of you, I guess I should say, start hearing some speaking coming ahead of you down a tunnel. Faye, you hear it and can distinguish that it's Undercommon. And you know what? Anika, give me another intelligence check, please. Anika, you have spent a lot of time down here talking to Faye and dealing with all these things. And you are starting to actually make out what they're saying as well. And you can go ahead and add Undercommon as one of your language proficiencies.
Sweet.
Oh shit!
I've got someone Undercommon.
So, and I'm also keeping that in consideration for everyone else too. Don't think it's that. I'm just, but so you hear this coming down the tunnel, and you start hearing them talking. Go ahead and roll perception checks, both of you, to see if you could actually make out what they're saying down the tunnel.
All right.
Nope.
Maybe.
You guys have to move forward a little bit more, but you do start making out the words, and you're like, you hear. Actually, Wolfram, please make a perception check as well. All right.
Yay.
Wolfram, you hear something talking in Giant as well. So, this is going to be weird because half the party's not going to hear anything. One person's going to hear only Giant, and the other one is going to hear only Undercommon. So we're going to just do our best to not metagame the shit out of this, but I'm sure that's going to be fine.
You can separate them in talk to them individually.
No, it's not super secretive. So you're going to hear the drow talking first to these larger, more booming voices that are coming around the bend, and you hear Anika and Faye. You hear them. Oh, sorry, Faye. You hear them say, "We have to mine these tunnels. We have to get more elementals. How we told you guys that you don't understand. If we don't get help, we will not defeat Menzo, and they will come in here and slaughter you all." And then you hear the booming voice in Giant Wolfram saying, "We told you that you cannot disturb these tunnels. This is sacred. You're disturbing the ancient carvers." And you hear another comment back and forth, and they're kind of squawking at each other. It's like, "You will fall in line, or we will regret it, and we'll make your king pay, or your chieftain pay." And what would you guys want to share any of that information with your comrade?
Okay, it sounds like the Forgotten are trying to convince. I'm guessing those were giants, and they're trying to convince them Menzo's going to try and wipe them out, and they want to dig for more elementals.
So is this the time where we come in and play the good guy?
I think it's time to play the good guy.
I think you should be careful, because if they see Faye run in and start attacking the drow, the giants might attack back.
Which is why we shouldn't run in spells blazing.
No.
Just have them prepared.
Well,
I mean, who says I have to look like how I do? And I use my mask of many face to become a larger version of Anika.
sorry.
I look good.
How's this?
That's a good idea, Wolfram. If you go in first, followed by the rest of us, it might lead them to trust us a bit more.
Plus, we don't plan on asking them to dig for elementals, so
That too.
that helps.
That is very true.
So you guys can keep discussing what you guys want to do. Let me know when you guys are ready to proceed. But you guys go ahead and move yourself in, move your character, your tokens, and however kind of marching, traveling orders. You notice that Yek doesn't kind of hang back as soon as they start hearing the voices, and like, "We'll go let you do your thing. You call when you're ready, lady." And
Of course, you are a surprise attack. Got it.
Yes. Totally.
yes, exactly.
I'll go beside Wolfram.
I'm walking directly next to me because I think it's funny.
Yes.
You're just twins, that's it.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, just because I don't want any assumed knowledge, I just feel like the stone giants don't necessarily know that you're their creation. That's not a guarantee. I just want that to be known. But we can totally go for it. And you're gonna have to get on your mic here very soon, Wolfram. Mike, you can't do the type in there. Yeah, absolutely, got it. That's fine. All right. As you guys are proceeding, I imagine there's candles and torches. I mean, you guys are not hiding or anything. Is everyone else following with them? Go ahead and move up to where Wolfram and Lorna is at the distance your characters would have followed or pursued. Okay. Again, I'm expecting, since you guys can say you're stealthing, hold up real quick, Wolfram. As you guys, hold up, guys. So as you guys are carrying torches, you're not trying to stealth at all. The drow mages are going to see you where you originally were there. Hold up. You're about, right about there. And you're going to see them whip around at your approach. And you're like, see, they're here. They're already here to kill us all. And then we're going to go ahead and need everyone to roll initiative here.
Initiative diplomacy.
Yes.
Roll for diplomacy.
Oh.
Oh, really? We need him at first.
No! It's okay, I'm kind of up there. I don't know what
Oh boy!
I do.
Oh, okay, we got a charisma up there.
We do have a charisma up there.
Yeah.
Because my immediate response was sarcasm, so it's probably best if it's not me.
All right, everyone's rolled. I think I clicked on every token for once. Thank God. Okay. Okay. We're gonna start at the
Get
top.
added.
You didn't get added?
No. I'll change it myself though.
Okay. Just let me know once it's changed so I can resort.
All right, you can go.
All right. So Lorna, you see these drow that were barking at the giants just whip around and look at you. What would you guys like to do?
Knowing that we're going in and trying to be like proactive and not trying to fight them for now, maybe. I do not have my sword drawn. I have my hands by my side, and I'm just calmly walking towards them as nonchalant as I can. Do the drow look like they're going to fight?
They are absolutely hostile and drawing for weapons and readying actions against you.
Okay. I am going to... Oh, fuck. I'm going to look at them and look at the giants and be like... I hope I don't fuck this up. We are here as peaceful members of Menzo, and we are here to not work with the Forgotten. We have a gift? Question mark as I look to Wolfram.
Are you saying this, and what language are you saying this in?
I'm saying this in common because I don't speak giant.
Okay.
I mean, I could say it in Infernal, but I highly doubt anybody would understand that except for maybe one person.
I would understand it.
The one person.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I will also, as a bonus action, present the Amulet of the Royal Family and activate its properties just in case.
Okay, go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Yep.
Okay. You are not. Do a quick insight check, Lorna. Okay. You're not gaining a lot of information if what your words resonated or made any impact with them. But their body language is slightly different than the drow, but you can't say if it's friend or foe or anything.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay, Faye, what would you like to do?
All right. I'm gonna walk forward. Looking at the giants, can I tell if they are male or female?
Do a perception check. Yeah, you know, the anatomy is a little bit different from humanoids that you're familiar and used to, but there's definitely a more womanly giant and a more male figure giant.
And I can't tell which one seems to be more in charge, or...
No, there's no look of rank that you're seeing. You're not seeing any marks of the Forgotten on them. There's no handprints or anything like that on them. They do look like they do have some like white ashy kind of paint and tribal, but not in the pattern that you've seen before on Forgotten.
All right. So I'm just going to look up. It is, as my friend says, our Warforged friend here. He spent the last couple of days crafting a gift for the noble stone giants. We do hope you will accept this gift.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check again. And are you speaking in common or undercommon or?
I am gonna speaking. I'm gonna go with common.
Okay.
Should have cast friends. I should have cast friends.
So, oh shoot. Sorry, one second. Lorna, roll me another persuasion check too. I am sorry.
Okay.
But no, you're not. No change in behavior or change in posture or anything. Everyone seems ready to strike still. Is there anything you'd like to do, Faye, for ending your turn?
I don't want to do anything hostile at the moment. Let me see how long friends last. I'm good. I'll stay right here. Because I just use my action to try and persuade them.
Okay. The drow mage yells, "They're here to kill us all. Strike them down." And they immediately look at you guys. And the both. Oh, gotcha. Do what you can, Wolfram. That happens. We'll probably have to let someone else learn giant if it's too slow of a chat back and forth, but we'll do our best. Maybe when we have to, but maybe when we're at the actually talking points, we'll have to deal with that a little bit. So the drow mage.
Turn order.
What's that?
My character isn't on the turn order.
Oh shit.
Oh.
It should be 19.
Okay. And then the mages are gonna one's gonna extend a hand at you. Let's see here, at you, Wolfram, and he's going to release a lightning bolt. And He's going to do that at 8d6 of damage to you. Or sorry, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, Chronis and Wolfram.
I'm going to
So
be
you
using
both-
evasion. So
Okay. I'm not sure if you guys... That didn't work at all. There we go. So you're going to both receive 42 points of damage.
mine is halved, so it's 21.
Okay. And the other one is going to come at you. Let's see here. This one's going to come at you, Lorna, and it's going to hit you again. Crush.
1 second.
This one's going to come at...
No, if he's doing a spell, I'm counterspelling it.
Okay. He is. He's casting another lightning bolt. So you see the electricity start to arc from his fingertips and start to shoot at the palm of his hand. And you use your quick spell and insight into seeing what's going on. And as soon as the lightning bolt looks like it's going to strike you in the face, Warren, you just see it dissipate in front of your eyes as you hear some words being kind of said behind your back from a familiar small little voice. The draw mages immediately then turn and look at the giants like, "You must just help us kill them now. They're here to slay you all." Skyward, it's your turn, sir.
All right. Bonus action, healing word at 3rd level on Wolfram. And I'm going to
Okay.
get right here, and I'm going to kneel.
You're going to kneel? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to kneel. I'm going to bow my head in front of the giants.
So, seeing this and hearing everything you've been saying, and not actually neither of you have stricken, the giants are kind of look at each other for a moment. Go ahead and make a persuasion check there, Skyward, with that.
Come on.
I'm going to give you advantage with that because you actually did some physical gesture. Not anything against you guys. It's just that he clearly said physical action. So they're not. They both kind of have clubs in their hands, and one looks like he's about to reach for a rock and pull it to throw. And you come up front, Skywar, raising your buddy from the ground, which kind of startles them for a brief second. And then quickly kneel before them after you guys were just clearly attacked by the Drow mages, that they kind of pause. Instead, the one tries to actually, looks like it's trying to step away. And this one is, she kind of shouts something in Giant that Wolfram will always say, like, I don't think this is what it seems, brother. And but only Wolfram's going to hear that. And so he's going to take a step away. When they do that, the mages are going to react. And this one over here that got counterspell is like, if you would just listen now, instead of having the choice is gone. And he reaches out immediately and grabs the guy by the hand as he tries to get away. And you see the familiar kind of white glow heat kind of come across his arm and radiate up his forearm. The female one notices this action, and the mage tries to grab her at the same time and do the same action to the point where, but she's able to still make it out of the way in time.
Does it look like it's kind of a spell he's doing to try and do that familiar white?
This is from your previous experience. It's not the same as a spell. It's like an ability. It's
all right. I just wanted to check to see if I could counterspell it just to prevent it.
This is not a traditional spell. It's an ability that kind of leverages cosmic magic, which is kind of beyond normal schools of magic. This is that kind of like Merlin-esque kind of magic style.
Stuff we need to learn.
That's going to end the guy's turn, as he's going to spend the whole time trying to resist that action and not succumb to it. But eventually he does lose kind of his face. His expression kind of changes. Eyes kind of go lifeless and then kind of become just solid white. As soon as the girl knows what's going on, she's going to actually stop trying to flee away from the mage, and she's going to take a swing with her great club at the mage that just trying to control her and her brother. Of course. Holy shit, that one hit. The 12 hits, the 10 misses. So here comes 24 points of bludgeoning damage. All right, and that ends their turn. It brings us to you, Anika.
Alrighty. I'm going to move. Since the drow don't know I speak Undercommon, I'll just say in common to the one giant who could still be on our side. Well, it's pretty obvious that we're on the same side here. And honestly, I hope we get your brother back. And then I'm going to cast Shatter to hit the two mages.
Okay. It just hits the two?
Yeah, it's a 10-foot radius, so if I put it...
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I can just hit them.
Can't see that word, can you? Let's go ahead and place a little marker on the map if you don't mind. A little freehand mark, if that's possible. Thank you.
Yeah, one.
10 feet, right? 10-foot radius?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good. Okay, that's good enough. It hits all three. Go ahead and roll damage, or go ahead and cast a spell. And if you did already, it's just not showing up in my chat log. Just let me know. Oh, there we go. It's con saves for him. Okay.
Do I have to make a save?
Ooh, you would. Right? It's everything in that 10 feet radius.
What? I hit someone? Oh, shit. Sorry, Skyboard.
You take 12 points as well, Skyboard. If they succeed, do they just take half, I imagine?
Yeah.
I turn and I go, why?
Sorry. Math.
Okay. And this one takes 12 points.
Just for that, I'm going to give Skyboard some inspiration because, whoops.
I'm sorry, but you can do it.
Whoops, you can do it.
You can do this.
All
you
right,
got this.
That's going to end your turn. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do, Nika?
No, that's it.
Okay, go ahead, Chronis. It's your turn, sir.
All right, I'm gonna pull my wand of magic missiles out, and this one here, I'm gonna cast a 6th level magic missile at it, and all 8 darts are gonna go after it.
Okay. All right.
So 26
plus 8, 26.
26.
All right, so you whip out the wand, and you just start shooting missiles over your friend's shoulders and head. But with such accurate precision, you kind of can feel your hair kind of moving more as one of the missiles gets a little close and zips past you, and they all plunge into this mage and this kind of shatter and dissipate once they hit him, and you see him just reach for his chest in agony as it strikes him, and blood just kind of starts soaking his clothes, and it all turns red. Is there anything else you want to do with your turn, sir?
No, that's it for the moment.
Okay. The elite warrior, these guys up here are going to step down and try to take on her. This guy is going to step over here. And this guy is going to step over here. And these two are going to attack her. This one's going to attack him. This one's going to attack you, Skyboy. So, here we go. All right, so Twitter is there. AC's at 17, so those all hit.
What the fuck?
That's because of that crit one.
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. I thought that was because of the crit. Which one am I getting?
These are all for the giant, the female giant, right?
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, sorry guys, this is not, the calculator's not working like I wanted. Okay, these next ones are coming for these next two attacks are coming at you, Sky.
Okay.
All right. $16 and $22.
They both hit.
All right, that's 18 points of damage, and then I am going to need a con save for both of those.
Con save.
Okay.
All right.
So, okay, this is my mistake, but I already said they both were after you, so my fuck up is your gain. So you strike, you fall prone to the ground, and then another arrow immediately strikes you. Well, actually, you would have been prone, so that's disadvantage, right, on ranged attacks.
Yep.
Why is he?
So what's your?
It was
Because you
wait,
fell.
was that 14? Yeah, it misses. 14 misses.
Oh wait! No! You're not unconscious. You're not unconscious because
Yeah, you're just poisoned.
You're just poisoned. I'm so sorry. You're good, sir.
I thought it was that poison that puts you asleep.
It does if
you
you
fail
failed
by
5 or more. You only failed it by 3. I thought it was 15. So go ahead and roll again. Another con save for the second arrow then. So you're not prone, so both do still hit. You take 18 points of damage. You've succeeded the first one. Let's go ahead and roll another one for the second one. You fail the next one, of course, and you are unconscious on the ground. So, sorry, that actually was bad, and then it went worse. So, that brings us to you, Wolfram. It's your turn, sir. That's just a straight damage, right?
No, it's an attack.
Well, it's a hit still. All right, we're good. They have AC of 12. So this one's like focusing on the giant and trying to like convert it over, and you come up and just place your hand on it, and you feel the life just kind of suck out of the person, and he falls right before you, but falling away from you. Anything else you'd like to do in your turn, sir? Lorna, it's your turn.
Oh god. So many things that I want to do.
All the things.
All the things. Bonus action, she sees everybody is getting hurt. She's gonna scream at the top of her lungs in Infernal and rush up here hit this dude recklessly. 23.
All right, that's a hit.
12 damage.
All right, that's 12. Okay. Anything else for your turn, or you want to go again?
He's not dead yet. Okay. Oh, he could have.
Yeah.
Well, I will attack recklessly again. 29. Critical hit.
That's definitely a hit. Go ahead and roll damage. I don't think it's
It's also not adding your rage.
Yep. That's an extra 4 damage total to that. So yeah, that's a fair bit of damage. Is he dead yet?
Sorry, I'm trying to update the numbers, and he does fall lifeless before.
Fuck yes. Then I'm gonna keep on running and get right up all in his face.
Okay.
Actually, I just need to measure something. I'm gonna go there. I don't know if it'll help, but we'll see.
Okay.
Oh,
shit. Go ahead.
the amulet. Can we define this better? Enemies attack allies at disadvantage. Is that everybody? No matter what the distance?
Enemies attack allies at disadvantage when an enemy
Within 10
attacks
feet.
ally.
Oh, within 10 feet. Sorry. Okay, so yeah.
The 10 enemies. The 10 enemies.
10
The enemies have to be within 10 feet of you.
Cool. Okay, sounds good.
I do need to specify that better, and I will, because I think my ambiguity is going to be in your favor. So anything made an attack against you, but not at you, that is within 10 feet of you will be at disadvantage against anyone else.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
It is that way. That's way. That is the way it's supposed to be for 10 feet. You get an attack of opportunity if it attacks an enemy if an enemy within 5 feet of you attacks an ally.
Okay. Cool.
Which I think that's how Sentinel works, if not legal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay, it's exactly how Sentinel's supposed to work, because I think that's what inspired me to make it that way.
Right.
It's like Sentinel meets Ancestral Guardian.
Yeah. Okay, that is my turn.
Okay. Give me 1 second. My screen is reloading, and when we'll be on to you, Faye.
Alrighty. I'm just gonna measure real quick to see where I can go. Oh yeah, I can get right up to the mage.
All right, sorry about that. And okay, Faye, what would you like to do with your turn?
I'm gonna move up to here, and I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse this one.
Oh, so sorry. Can I have everyone do a perception check before? I just want to make sure you have all the information before you do waste any of your actions, Faye.
14.
14. Everyone gets a perception check.
Not everyone.
Why not everyone?
Because Skyboard's unconscious.
Who we missing? Warren stepped away. That's okay. We're just gonna roll with this. You all start to feel a very familiar tremor and tremble beneath your guys' feet. Coming from behind and the side and in front of you, the area just seems to start to tremble. What would you like to do, Faye?
Oh fuck!
All right. That could be to an advantage here. I'm still going to do Hexblade's Curse on this one. So I will crit on a 19 against him. And I get that sweet added damage.
Okay.
All right, and I will do my attacks against him. 12 to hit.
12. It's a hit. Yep, 12 is the magic number for these means.
Okay, I'm going to burn a 3rd level warlock slot to do a Eldritch Smite on him, which is going to force him to go prone.
Okay.
Let me just roll the damage real quick. So he's going to take an extra 10, and now he is prone.
Okay, so 14 plus 10.
And now for my
as you drop him, he screams out in pain, and as he's screaming, he kind of his breath gets taken away from him, and he falls before you.
All right, I'm gonna yell out. Something is moving underneath us. And I use my movement to get up there. I'm not going to use my extra attack on the giants.
Okay. Skybore is unconscious. I don't think you get a DC. You don't repeat the save, right? Unless you take damage.
So. No.
Double check for you. Yeah.
No, someone can use an action to wake him up.
Okay, excellent. So Skybore is still down. And at this time, you see the ground start to shake. It's starting to move everything around you all. And underneath some of these, right by the giant, you see this giant red worm shoot out of the ground. I'm trying to make him off the DM layer. How do I do that? Thank you. You see this red striped worm explode out of the ground. It's got purpling and stuff and on like spikes along its head. Its jaws and mandibles are moving. It kind of looks like a centipede / wormish creature. Just giant monstrosity comes out. Doing so, it is going to go ahead and knock you prone, Faye, as it explodes out of your feet, from underneath your feet.
Oh,
sorry,
boy, that's not good. And I can't attempt a dex save to...
Oh, yeah, no, dex save. I'm sorry, that's fair.
All right. Come on, dex. I'm prone.
It does knock you prone.
Nice try.
But it did use all of its movement speed to get to where you guys are by using the dash action. So, I'm
not worried about that. I'm worried about the giant now.
He's possessed.
These two, this one jumps out. The same thing. It jumps out, but these guys aren't as lucky as you to just simply get knocked off their feet. They actually collapse into the ground below, and you hear them let out a scream and a yell as they fall into the hole that this worm just left behind. Brings us to the stone giants. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get the kids out the yard. Clean this up. This stone giant is going to look at you, Faye, and you, Lorna, and he's going to chuck rocks at you both. He's actually going to chuck not one rock, but he seems to be invigorated with whatever blessing he was given, and he reaches down and grabs another rock to throw one at each of you.
Disadvantage on me.
Disadvantage, okay. 23.
Oh my god.
And 24 for you, or is that an advantage?
Yeah, it's an advantage for me.
Okay.
So it's a 23 to hit me.
Yep. 34 for you, Faye.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Fuck no.
Big ol' nope.
Like, that's not happening. Fuck that shit. Okay. So that one does not hit you. The 24 does hit you, right, Lord? So that is 23 points of damage.
Yes, the bad
Dude.
I just see the rock coming, and like probably a foot before it hits me, it just hits a barrier and bounces off.
The other one shouts at him and giant trying to stop him from attacking you. You guys don't really understand what she's saying, but Wolfram, you do understand what she's saying. She's calling out the name Bothor, basically to halt we have to stop or get away from these carvers. She will run over to him and attempt to grapple him. And I don't see acrobatics, so I'm just going to do grapple for grapple. She succeeds, and she's able to wrap her arms around him, and she's trying to move him a little bit away past the worms and restrain him to some degree. That brings us to you, Anika.
All right. Well, I am of the same conclusion that we should not fight these. So I'm just going to creep up here to Skybor and tell the other two, we should probably follow the giants, right? And someone should help me drag him. I'm going to put my hand on him for when someone goes to grab him, I'll cast invisibility on me and him.
Oh, shit.
On who?
Skybor.
Okay.
So I'm holding my action until someone picks him up for me, and I'll cast invisibility on him.
Okay. I gotta go back to the GM layer.
Oh, no.
You, Anika, feel a tremendous amount of earth shifting from underneath you, and again, something shoots out of the ground, similar to the other thing. These though look slightly different than the other ones that jumped out of the ground. You see similar in shape and form, but these are more brighter purples and blues and lime green eyes, and their just legs are moving all in unison and reaching to after you. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no!
Sorry, I'm moving
Yes.
this way. Okay, so you feel it coming, and you shift out of the way just in time for it to burst forward. This other, and so it doesn't get you. Similar fashion, it used its movement to catch up to you, so it doesn't have any more movement. But the other one does something in similar fashion. It pops up underneath the Drow elite warrior, and he again falls into the tunnels. The rocks come collapsing upon his body, and he falls lifeless below. That's going to end their turns. Chronis, it's your turn. So you just saw this huge worm burst up between you and Anika. Actually, Chronis, go ahead and do a dex saving throw too, because that was right between the two of you. That is going to be so you are prone this turn.
Right. I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And would you consider the worm to be flanked right now, or do I have to actually move?
Just gotta move
You technically,
over one.
you got to move.
Right there. That way Anika and you are opposite ends.
Yeah, that's a little bit more opposite. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do my 2 unarmed attacks.
Okay. All right. Sorry, more
24 on the first one.
On the purple one, those 24 and 14 both.
Well, 25 because it's advantage.
25 because he's flanked.
25 is better than 14, so it still hits.
All right. So on the first one, I'm going to apply Stunning Strike.
The first one, okay. Let me double check. Fuck me. Even on creatures I create, I don't give fucking stun resistance. I almost started to fucking. All right. So it's a DC 15.
I think it is. Let me double check because I don't remember if I ever fixed that one.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably right. Your wisdom's...
Yeah, it's 15.
All right. All right. He not that I'm that
Except
excited. I'm
it's
sorry.
not a dex save.
Ah.
It's not a dex save?
Oh,
No, it's con.
No!
yeah!
Damn it!
Yes!
So this affects me, so I'm gonna make sure it's right.
Fucking hate this game. All right, excellent. So this one is stunned. Yay.
All right, so here's the damage for the first one. Nine. And then now, because it's done, it's incapacitated, so that's an auto crit on a melee, correct?
Oh, I thought that's only when he's unconscious.
Yeah, that's when you're unconscious. You just have advantage on stun,
Yeah, he's just paralyzed.
Oh, okay.
which you already have.
So another 6 points of damage. All right, so you slam it with first fist, and its legs that were all moving in unison up and down its body all of a sudden like freeze and contort a little bit at the first hit. You hit it again, and you got one more turn or one more thing you want to do with your
Bonus action. I'm going to use patient defense.
Okay. What does that do again? Or you just, what is that?
Basically, he dodges.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Wolfram, it's your turn, sir. Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's a charisma, I think, right? What's the DC? Okay. So, the worm, you cast a spell upon it, and it you see it shimmer across, but then kind of dissipate as it kind of wrangles its body free of the spell. This large 20-foot tall, 10-foot by 10-foot space worm just kind of shudders it off, and it disturbs the earth around it a little bit more. Anything else with your turn, sir? And that brings us to you, Lorna.
Anika, Lorna looks back at Anika and nods and runs over.
Okay.
There. She's going to haul Skybor over her shoulder and just confirming, out of character, we're running away?
That's my plan, because the giants are running away.
To be fair, you just saw her. She's like kind of bear hugging the other giant and moving him kind of behind the rock. So it's more of like a shuffle away.
They're attempting to run
But they're
away.
still trying to go away from the worms.
Yes.
They are trying to get away from what was around them, yes.
Okay. This might be stupid, but we're going through the worms towards the giants. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that was 20 feet there. I'm going to pick him up, move my 20 feet back, and then...
That was 15. I think.
Yes, 15. Then I'm basically running towards Wolfram and using my action to dash.
Okay.
Through the giants with Wolfram, and if Anika's holding on, then I'm carrying the two.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I did have my hand on him, so...
I assume you just grabbed.
Yeah, because I made him invisible. Because it was an idea.
Okay.
So I guess I'm with wherever Lorna went.
So that's
With
40
Skybor.
feet.
Whoa. You
I don't
can't
know.
Okay.
move with her 40 feet.
Oh,
If you're, are you trying to drag her along? So who's all running together? It's you and Anika?
So Lorna picked up Skybor, Fireman carries him, and I assume that Anika grabbed on, or whatever.
That's half movement.
Yeah, that's actually with
Okay.
2 people in Anika. I'm gonna say, what's half movement for you?
20 feet.
Yeah, I'd say it's even less than that, but we'll just do 20 because I feel like I'm being petty if I take anything else away. So 20 feet. Yeah, that's just a lot going on in that turn.
I am raging.
And I can also just let go.
That is true. So, I don't know who's holding on.
Joe, all right, let's
No.
do this. Let's do an athletics check to see if you can get the 20 feet for sure with Anika. Otherwise, you won't even get that far with Anika.
No,
So
I would have.
You can make the 20. You can make the 20, the half movement with Anika.
Okay.
With that athletics check, if Anika wants to come with you.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Okay.
See you, Chronis. So who's invisible though right now? It's so basically
Just Skyboard.
Skyboard just looks like he's slumped over something invisible, and
No,
yeah.
Skyboard's invisible, not Lorna.
I just look like
Lorna.
I'm holding nothing in the air and I'm just holding my arm up.
Yeah,
Okay.
she just has her arm like around something that's not there.
Okay, fair enough. That brings us to Faye's turn, right? And that paralysis lasts until the end of its turn, right?
My turn.
End of his turn.
Your turn. Got it. Okay, go ahead, Faye.
Oh, just done.
Oh, sorry, Skyboard. What was that?
Yeah, I thought
Skyboard is paralyzed for an hour. The worm is stunned until the end of Chronis' turn.
Unless someone wakes you up, Skyboard.
Yeah.
Would me tossing him around wake him up?
You know what? You picking him up would kind of
I was like, wait.
Skyboard.
I'm running as fast as I can.
With her running away, you do wake up.
Yeah, just a shake awake. Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely awake from running, but you're having a hard time seeing your hands.
Oh no.
I don't know. Can the affected person see their own selves when they're invisible?
I don't know.
Okay, they can't.
I'm not sure that's something the
the
spell covers.
It's finally happened. I am dead.
You're fine.
Okay. Hey, I'm sorry. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I am gonna stand up, and then in a silvery mist, I appear over here. And I will move 15 feet away from there.
Okay.
I guess be more this way. But, yep, that will be my go.
Okay. Skyboy, you're awake, but you can't see your hands or the rest of your body.
You're fine. You're invisible.
You see somebody's carrying you. Or so your face is in like a mess of red hair.
Honestly, I have no idea what to do.
I think adrenaline might take over, and you can kind of feel that you could feel, you just can't. You're in pain. You know you're not supposed to feel pain when you're dead.
Oh god, I'm in hell. No.
It's true.
I'll like try to get off of Lorna and let's see. Yeah. I am invisible, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to attack or something, would that drop my invisibility, or does that only count for the caster?
Yes, you would lose your invisibility because if you take an attack, for target that attacks or casts a spell. So yeah, if you attack or cast a spell, you drop invisibility.
All right. I don't know if I can move through the giants. You know what? Yeah, I want to try to. Could I go between the legs of the giants, try to get across.
Yeah, go for it. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
All right, let me see how far I can go. Yeah, literally right there. Okay. Acrobatics.
You you make it through the legs, but it doesn't look as cool as you would hope it to do. You kind of get some loincloth in the face and stuff. Some shit hits you in the face as you slide underneath, and you make it to the other side, but it does not as cool as like a power stage slide underneath between her legs.
I wasn't really going for that. I just want to go to the other side.
All right, well, you make it through, but you get hit a couple times in the face with her things hanging off of her.
Oh, God, it's wet.
Oh.
Jesus.
Gross. But good news, none of us saw you not be cool.
All right. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. So, Nika, you are not invisible, right?
Nope.
And neither is Wolfram. All right. This one is going to slide up to you guys, and it's going to make several attacks.
At disadvantage?
Yay. That's true.
Why at disadvantage?
Because we're by Lorna.
Of the royal family.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. All at disadvantage. Oh, that's...
Yes!
But you're invisible, you sneaky dog. All right, well, this will just have to be hopefully extra successful. All right, these first two are after you, Anika.
Miss, because it's at disadvantage. That one hits.
No!
Okay, and I need a con saving throw, please.
Yeah, 2 of them.
Just one, because it missed the first one.
Well, and for invisibility. They're both fine.
Okay, excellent. So you take the damage from the one, but you don't get the poison. So you take 10 points of poisoning damage.
Okay.
Wait, let me make sure there's nothing on a fail. Nope, you're good. So you take 10 points of poisoning damage. This one, and then the next one is going to come after you, Wolfram. It's then reach over with its mandibles and take up. And that's going to be a miss. This one here is going to attack the giant. 16.
It's within 10 feet of Lorna. But yeah, 16, so it doesn't matter.
Fair enough.
Hehe.
Is it an ally?
Yeah, but it was a 16 anyway, so I'm not sure it mattered.
Yeah, but the other one does. 22 hits. It's not an ally. It's not an enemy either, though. What's the text say? I'll follow it to the letter.
Within 10 feet, enemies attack allies at disadvantage.
Ally. So.
But what if I consider her an ally?
I'll allow it. That works. This third one is going to be another tentacle attack as well against it. And 14. That is a miss. Okay. That brings us to Stone Giant. The one is going to try to break free from the grapple.
Holy fuck.
All right. Oh, it's a match. So he doesn't get away, but with that, I'm going to say they don't make any movement. So she's struggling to kind of keep him under control while fighting off this worm that's chomping at her heels. But he puts a good struggle or effort against her, and they don't make any additional movement as he plants his feet into the dirt. It's your turn, Anika.
All right, I'm gonna squat down a little bit on my haunches and look between the stone giant's feet and see Faye. And I'm going to close my eyes, concentrate real hard, cast Dimension Door, and end up right next to her on the other side from the giant.
Okay, you're only going to go that small amount of feet? You're not going to go the full Dimension Door feet?
That's a lot of feet I can't see. And I don't know if I'll end up in a wall or not.
Yeah, that's fair. So you can make it up to Faye safely.
So I'm going to boop over here.
And you get to bring how many people with you?
Myself, because no one is my size.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right. Anything else with your turn?
I'll give Wolfram some inspiration because he's right by the things, but other than that, yeah. It's like, you guys can get over here. I believe in you.
Okay. This one does not get to do anything until you end up your turn, Chronis, but this one over here is going to slither on over here to you, Lorna. And these guys have reach, so that gives him advantage. So here comes some attacks for you, Lorna.
Yeah.
23, 24, and 10, or 11.
11 misses.
Okay. I'll need 2 con saves, please. One more con save. So the first one, you shake off the poison as it hits you. The other one, though, the poison just digs into the already open wounds of your body.
Great.
And you are now paralyzed. So
fuck.
Wait a minute. No.
Wait.
You're invisible.
No, I'm not.
No, just
No.
Skyvor was.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Sorry, that's
Yeah.
I didn't outcast it.
You are paralyzed then. You are laying on the ground and you've taken shit. That was a really southern fucking draw there. 16 points of damage.
Okay, so that is not piercing, it's specifically poison.
Correct.
Fuck.
Oh no. And you can't move.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
All right.
At the end of her turn, she can try and make a save. Also, I will mention Wolfram is literally right next to her.
Chronis, it is your turn. You stun the one right in front of
All right. Let's see. I'm going to do. I'm going to move up to here. In between these two.
Okay.
And I'm going to have to do all my strikes one at a time, just based on how it goes.
Sure. Okay,
But
go for it.
I'm going to punch the purple worm first.
Okay, go for it. That's a hit. Yep.
And I'm applying Stunning Strike to that one.
Okay. That's a con save, right?
I believe so.
So make sure, I think I did Dex last time and it was a con. So he takes 5 points of damage and he is not stunned.
All right, my next attack is going to be at the same one.
Okay, go for it. That is a miss. Unless you have advantage for something I'm not aware of, but that's a miss.
No. I'm going to Flurry of Blows for 2 more attacks.
Okay. That's a hit.
Stunning Strike on that one.
Can you do multiple cube? Yeah, you can. You can do multiple applications. Okay. Correct? It's not only once a turn, is it, that you can apply?
It doesn't say,
it's-
so.
As long as you have key, you can use it.
What's the save, 13 or 15?
15.
All right. So it takes another 9 points of damage. And it is paralyzed till the end of your turn. Or your next turn, right?
Yeah, correct. And then for my last attack, I'm going to turn around and punch a red worm on the other side of me.
Can you do that with flurry of blows? I thought that was all against one target, the flurry of blows.
It doesn't specify.
That. Yeah.
You just get to attack 2 more times.
Okay, fair enough. Go ahead.
Uh, 13.
13 is a hit.
And stunning strike on that one too.
Okay. How many points does stunning strike cost?
1.
One.
key.
Yep.
There's 1 key.
Yep. It's a base
Yeah.
key point thing.
How many key points do you have left?
I have 1 left now.
It's like not many.
All right. One more con save here. All right, that one's stunned. So those 2 are stunned. Or all 3 are technically stunned right now.
Correct. The one all the way down at the bottom
stay stunned.
will be able to move after my turn is up here.
Oh, I thought he had a save again.
Mm-mm.
No, it
okay.
ends on
The end of his turn.
one
Next
full turn, and then at the end of that turn.
Understood. It is your turn, Wolfram.
Thank you.
And I think that just unparalyzes you, correct?
Yep.
Yep, you're good.
So, do you want
Anything
paralyzed or poisoned, Wolfram? Because I'm both.
You're not poisoned.
Am I not?
just
You were
are-
poisoned. Or yeah.
Oh yeah, you were poisoned. I'm sorry.
But the poison caused paralysis.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, right. You were poisoned that caused paralysis, but you're not technically poisoned.
Okay.
It was
Cool.
poison damage. You don't have the poisoned status effect.
Cool. Thank you, Wolfram.
Which kind of is misleading.
Did you want to
Is there anything
run?
else you want to do? Okay.
Wolfram, you can move.
You'll only take 1 attack of opportunity.
Yeah. And we're all kind of running.
And they have disadvantage on you because I'm within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. He stays put. That brings us to you, Lorna. You are back alive after just kind of seizing, but you see that the worm that attacked you is also frozen almost.
Ooh. Damn it. Did they look like they're very hurt?
Let me see. You guys really haven't hit them a lot. You've stunning strike the shit out of them.
Yes.
You haven't hit them a lot.
No.
Actually, I didn't do damage on the last one, that red one. That was 10. They look like they're having some issues with their mobility, but they are not looking very hurt.
Okay. Okay. I am going to move right here, and then I'm going to run 35 feet.
Okay. You're going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Oh no, they're still going to have it because his turn's
Well, this
already
one,
done.
you moved closer to the other one.
I know.
Who's still stunned. And they got 10-foot.
I am trying to provoke the attack of opportunity, but Wolfram's turn is after this guy, so he'll regain his reaction. Fuck.
That seems a little meta, but yes.
Yeah.
I think if Lorna would flee, she would flee then.
Okay, she's. What is Wolf? Okay. I'm going to run.
Okay. 30 feet or
35.
your full, or are you taking
I'm
a
going
dash
my
action?
full. No, I'm going. I have 40 feet of movement.
Okay. You're gonna respond. It's gonna be another attack. 16 misses, right? Okay.
Yes.
Then anything else with your turn?
Actually, I'm gonna go there be a buffer between the giant and my friends.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Just for sake, because in case people keep running, I'm just going to move everyone down just because I did not create enough map for people to run off to. And just disregard, I guess, the dynamic lighting.
Heads up, I really can't see anything around me now.
I know, I'm trying to get...
Oh, there we go.
There. I was trying to get lighting. So, because I'm not going to place you perfectly and whatever, it's just we're going to have to do a whole theater of the mind, I guess. Action is on. So, Warner, you ran away. Faye, it's your turn.
Okay, seeing this situation, I'm looking at Nico. All right, we should at least try and clear some room for everyone.
Mm-hmm. How we do
so
that?
I'm just gonna I'm gonna move right here, and I am gonna take out my diamond, have it start spinning in my hand, glowing different colors, and I'm gonna launch chromatic orb at this thing at level 3.
That one's stunned.
Diamond? Where did you get a diamond?
A while back, it was in the other. It was like in the. I forget which cave it was in. It's the component I have for the spell.
Okay, I don't recall diamonds, but that's fine. We will go ahead. Yep, and it's going to consume the diamond.
It does not consume the diamond.
Okay, go ahead, post the spell then.
And it's gonna miss, unfortunately. That would have been some very good damage.
Yes, 10 does not hit. Is there anything else?
Nope. I'm gonna look at it and be like, well, that was my idea.
I'm impressed.
It looked cool. It just didn't really hit on
It looked cool because it was like a ball of multicolor, and I would have chose an element, probably fire, lightning.
Alright. That brings anything else? I'm sorry, you said that's it. So it brings us to Skyward. Your turn.
All right. I want to go here. And I go, sorry, Chronis. And I want to cast
Fireball.
Fireball!
Cast Gust of Wind.
Okay. Each one has to make a strength saving throw. They are paralyzed, so is that disadvantage or immediate
Automatic
fail?
miss.
Automatic fail.
Okay. 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. So go ahead and make a strength check there, Chronis, because you might get pushed too.
That fails.
He met it. Isn't it 15 DC or is it higher?
16.
My DC is 15.
All right, your last place member just got moved even further back in the rally race out of here. Anything else with your turn, sir?
He can catch up.
Yeah, he's got shadow
Chronis,
step.
Chronis will remember you fondly for the sacrifice.
Oh god,
I'm
the
gonna
dragon
smack
egg!
Faye in the stomach.
I can't bonus action heal Wolfram, so I'm just going to, that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's it.
Okay. Oops. That brings us or the red one is not stunned, right?
One of them is.
Yeah, the other
one
one
on
is.
the right is not.
Yeah, this one's gonna slither up to you. Does it get flanking with Chronis with the other one being paralyzed, even though it's an enemy. Is there a condition that prevents that?
I don't think that it counts because it has to be helping in a way.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. These are just gonna be straight rolls against you then, Chronis. 2 tentacles and a 15, 28, and 25.
Am I able to use my fate token to make it re-roll one?
If you have a fate token, yeah, you can make it re-roll one.
You can re-roll the tentacle.
The 28, I imagine. Is the 15 or is the 15 a hit though?
No, 15 misses.
Let me roll just another tentacle. But I want to take the first die. 22.
That hits.
At least it's not a crit.
So you're gonna take 20 points, or 7 points of poisoning damage, 13 points of piercing damage. But I need a Constitution saving throw to see if you make it through. What poison? You're good to go. All right, these giants are gonna again wrestle back and forth as he tries to stop him. He tries, but she's able. Damn, these things are athletic as fuck. He is not able to break free, but they do not make a lot of movement away either. Still, action is on you. And
all right, I'm going to look to the giant, and because I heard the drow talking to it under comment, I'm going to tell it, don't worry, this isn't going to affect you. And I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern in a 30-foot cube just on the male giant.
Okay.
So he needs to make a wisdom save. And Skybore is no longer invisible.
Okay. So it becomes comatose.
Yes. So she can now move with him freely. And Skybore pops into existence next to me.
Well, I would have popped in.
Oh, yeah, you were already. That's fair.
Yep.
And then I'm going to continue running away.
Okay, go for it. That brings us to the purple worm's turn. Now, the one is no longer stunned, but the other one is stunned until your turn, Chronis, right?
Yes.
Okay. This one's going to slither up to you. Let's see. Do you go like you? Because Mr. Wolfram hasn't done anything in a minute. But he does see a lot of your friends running away, too. It's not that... What's his intelligence? Nope. He's not that strategic. He's not that strategic. Okay. He's going to slither up to the first thing that's living and breathing. He's going to attack you, Chronis. This says 2 more tentacles and a bite. None with advantage. I think the first one hits, right? It's a 19.
Yeah, the first one will hit.
Okay. Go ahead and make a con. And you take 7 points of damage. And you are paralyzed and fall down.
Crap.
No!
Lorna, you gotta stop doing that. It gets me going every time.
I will keep on doing it every time.
No! All right, so you fall. Or you don't fall, you're just incapacitated and paralyzed. That brings us to your turn. You are paralyzed, and
I need to make another.
You can
would I make another con save?
Yep, you can make a con save. It's the end of each of its turns. You're still paralyzed, sir.
God damn
Wolfram, it's your turn, sir. All right. I don't know what that's for.
I think he's making a decision.
To make a decision.
Those ones and zeros.
sir. What are you doing?
Oh, thank God.
Maybe.
That is a touch. So, okay, you have removed paralysis from
Chronis. Oh, no.
That's so fun. Oh my god. Okay, perfect. All right, which then brings us to. Oh wait, I did not roll a. Oh no, that's it. Okay, Chris. Laura, it's your turn. You're running forward. You do not see what's going on behind you.
God damn it, logical running position. Um,
You can make a perception check to see if you would have heard anything audible enough to turn around for. Let's go ahead and do that, to be fair. No, you're running the hell out of there.
I'm running. Is there any way that I can assist this giant with carrying this other giant, or does she look like she has it?
She's gonna need some help.
Oh, he is limp in her arms right now.
Has anyone shouted or done anything to attack the enemies behind you besides run away? Because if you would have seen your allies attack, you could turn around. That would make sense.
I mean, so here's what I think Lorna's logic is. She sees that the giant goes limp. Okay, let's deal with. Everybody's running. She'd look back for the others because she knows people are missing.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay, so...
Now, she's no longer raging, though, because you have to attack to rage, right?
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, well... Bonus action. She's going into a frenzied rage. And she's going to scoot over there and throw a couple of javelins. Yeah, recklessly.
Okay, go for it.
So this is going for top left.
Okay.
25.
That's a hit.
For 13 damage.
Okay.
And then the next one is going for... Sorry, that was top left and then top right. Or whichever.
Okay, go for it.
Recklessly again. 24. For 11.
Okay. Faye, or anything else on your turn?
Just moving back a titch.
Okay, go for it. Faye, it's your turn.
Okay, well, my chromatic orb did not work. I'm just gonna launch a firebolt at that one, hoping to at least give them some room to run. Alright, come on, firebolt.
Okay.
That's bad.
Yeah, those are hits. I'm sorry. I'm just having a hard time with my headset. It keeps falling on my freaking head. That's
All
a hit.
good. For 12 fire.
Okay.
And since I got range on that, I will just move 30 feet back.
Okay. That brings us to Skyward. It's your turn, sir.
All right. I am going
And Skybore is not freaked out by fire being shot out of Faye's hand, right?
No, it's not a fireball. At what level do I got? Okay, I got one left. Okay. Let me fire an arrow. Okay, I'm hitting this one.
Okay, go for it.
19.
That's a hit.
All right. Takes 11 piercing damage, and let's see. Creature takes, because I'm doing Hail of Thorns.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, okay.
And the other one need dex saves?
Yeah, the next one needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fails.
All right, so that's 1, 2, 3d10.
Go for it.
Right? I think that's right. Increases. Yeah, 3d10.
Okay.
13 piercing damage on that.
All right. There we go. Anything else with your turn?
That was 5, 15, 20. All right, that's it.
All right. That brings us to
Oh,
these.
wait.
Oh, go ahead.
There's a 12 hit.
12 does not hit.
All right, I completely missed. They get.
Wait, why?
I'm poisoned.
You're what?
I'm poisoned.
Oh, poisoned by what?
That drow thing.
Oh shit, you're right. Yep.
Wait,
sorry.
I thought that poison just knocked you out.
That was the worm. I'll pull it up just to make sure, but I think you're right. I'll pull it up real quick.
If you fail under 5, you are not unconscious, but you're still have that whole poison condition.
Oh, it's also unconscious.
Yeah, it does say you are poisoned. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit.
So yeah, I failed.
Okay. Well, you don't. That's okay. Do you lose the spell hit cast even though you have to cast it before you shoot, right?
I mean, he gets it for a minute, so.
Well, I think it's only for one time. You hold the concentration for a minute till you actually.
Yeah,
fire
but you have to hit.
Yeah,
You hit a
can
creature.
still shoot. Once you hit, then you get to use it.
Oh, okay.
So as long as you can maintain concentration on it for a minute.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So everything else is no longer stunned, except for the purple. Well, yeah, nothing's stunned now. So this one is going to go after you, Chronis. The other one's going to go after you, Wolfram. So these are going after you first, Chronis. 22 hits. That's 26 hits, right?
Yeah.
So you take 19 points of damage. And I need a con save, please. Okay, you pass. So you shake off the poison. This next one's coming after you. Wolfram. 23, 20, and 24. Those all hit, I believe. I'm sorry?
Why did it have advantage?
Because it's flanking.
Oh, they're allies? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, if the giants are your allies, these worms are allies. Gosh, you guys take me over the coals sometimes.
I mean, they could be territorial and not be friends.
26 points of damage for you, Wolf.
Oh boy, I'm pretty sure
If by poison, I'm still down.
16 points of that is poison.
Mm.
And then I'll need 2 cons.
I could use the fate token though. I mean, I'm down either way.
You can use one of your fate tokens if you want.
Okay, then. So I'll use that. And then
you're gonna have me
re-roll
the 20 or the 23.
No, yeah, the 20.
Okay.
No, the 24. The 24.
24. Okay. 19. That's a hit, right?
Still hits.
All right. So you take 26 points of damage. Then I need 2 con saves.
Half the poison. So that's
So
3 plus
points
5. That's 8. 8. I'm still down.
So 18 points of damage.
Wait, didn't you get like 16 points of healing?
That's why I keep saying I'm down.
Oh.
Okay. I guess if you're down, you still got to make a paralysis check, though. Right?
I mean, I'm already unconscious, so
But I mean, if you come back up, you're
I'm
still
unconscious. I'll
paralyzed, right?
automatically fail it.
Okay, so you are
The
paralyzed. So
timer.
if you come back up, you're still technically poisoned and paralyzed. Stone giants. This one is now that his friend is fallen down. She's a little startled. She kind of wraps her arms around him and kind of sits down with him, kind of cradling his head, and just kind of take care of him. She doesn't understand what's going on. He just is completely comatose, and he looks at you all kind of like, she looks at you guys and like, what have you guys done to him? Kind of gesture. Nika, it's your turn.
I did tell her before I cast this he would be fine, but
Okay.
behind the purple ones, I'll cast another shatter no. I'll cast a shatter right here so it'll just get the red worm to try and give him a hole.
Okay.
So they need con saves.
– 22 and 12.
So one takes 5, the other takes 10.
Oh, what? It just gave it 10. All right. You cast the shatter at the red ones, and you hear this horrific kind of what's the word? It's almost like a like kind of like a dinosaur, like a reptile's roar, like it just shakes the cave. And you see, let's see here. Hit the one on the top left. It is going to make an attack of opportunity, or an attack as a reaction at something near.
What?
Which makes that you, Chronis. So 19, is that a hit?
Yep.
I need 9 points of damage. And you are or you're also. Bring us the terror worms.
I'll move back with the rest of my turn though.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Anika.
But yeah. No, because I was a dumb butt and forgot to heal the guys. To be fair, I didn't know they were down.
But you can still do so. You still your turn. Still your turn.
No, I don't have anything else with the bonus. I was just gonna back up.
Okay. You are gonna search. So was these two fall down? You see they quickly come after you all and crawl over to you at a very fast speed. The first one coming up to you, Lorna. The other one coming up to you, Skyward and Anika. This one's going to come after you, Lorna. 21. Are these at disadvantage because you were frenzy rate or advantage?
No. One of the they're at advantage.
So 21, 20, and 28.
Yeah.
So that is 12 points of poison damage, and 15 points of piercing damage. And then I need 2 con saves, and this one's coming after you, Anika, and Skybor. So the 1 tentacle's for you, Skybor, 1 tentacle's for you, Anika, and a bite is going to be for you, Anika. So Wolfram 16, Anika 11,
11
and
misses.
21 for the bite
hits.
against you. So 16 hits you, Skyward.
Yep.
6 points of poisoning damage. I need a con save. This one's for you, Anika, for another 8 points of damage.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm paralyzed.
This guy's within 10 feet of me, so they're all at disadvantage.
Okay.
Oh,
The
21 would still hit.
hits Anika,
Yeah, I
think,
still get hit.
But the 11
but-
doesn't.
Skybor, you do not take any damage, though, sir.
No, the 11 didn't hit me anyway.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So you do not take that damage, Skybor.
All right.
Okay. That brings us up to Chronis, and you're down. So I am going to roll your death saving throw.
Oh, God, I forgot they were hidden. Oh, God.
How do you do this with the Avray bot?
It's the exclamation mark R space
All right.
1d20.
Sorry. That brings us to Wolfram. So let me roll his.
There's a secret channel that I don't hear. See.
Wolfram, Wolfram looks really, really bad. He is struggling for air, even though he doesn't breathe. His body
Lights are
looks like it's-
flickering in and out.
Yes,
That,
thank you.
yeah.
Oh my god, that would be so.
Oh, can you do it?
Barely.
I can. I can't get to him, but I can heal him.
I have no healing spells.
All right, you
Cool,
guys
then get this
hear,
purple thing out of my face.
You guys hear all of a sudden, those that are awake, you start feeling another trembling of the earth beneath your feet. This is also very similar to the feeling you were feeling before these guys popped out. It is your turn.
Oh, fuck, no. Ah! What do I do?
We have options.
Yes. I could go over there and kill those 2, and you guys can take care of these 2. Or I can kill these 2, and you guys can get over there and heal them. I don't know. Ah! I'm going to scoot in there and attack them recklessly. Yep.
Okay.
27.
27's a hit.
17 damage on the one to the right of me.
Okay.
Second attack recklessly. 28
That's definitely a hit.
for 11 points.
Okay.
Huh?
Let me double check my math.
No, it's totally right.
He is still alive.
No! Okay. This is the guy to the right, yeah?
Yeah, he looks
Okay.
very, very much so bloodied and battered.
Okay. My bonus action, because I frenzied rage.
Same with the one down below that did that shriek as well. I'm sorry. Just be consistent.
Oh, so one of the red ones as well?
Yes.
Mhm.
Which one? The one to the left?
The one on the left.
Okay.
Yes.
She slashes across its face, slashes once more, turns does a 360 and throws a javelin at the one to the left at the bottom. Because she knows she also needs to clear those for people, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Okay.
Recklessly.
All
15?
right, go for it. 15's a hit.
Oh, thank God.
You see it in similar. Oh fuck! Was he already used his reaction this turn? Didn't he? Or no? This is stop at the start of the new turn. Very nice.
Not the start of his turn.
It's the start of the turn order though. It's once, and so he's got reactions again. Is that right?
No, I thought it was at the start of
your turn.
Your turn.
Let me double check. I thought reactions were at once per turn order.
I believe so too.
Like you get a new reaction at the end of after it hits your turn again.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was.
When you take a reaction, you can't take another one until the start of your next turn. Mm-hmm. You are absolutely correct. So it cannot do anything because it already had its reaction.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, because it went after me.
Okay. But what if it's a death action? Is that still technically a reaction?
Mm-hmm.
So it is a reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it something that activates when it dies?
Correct.
Oh.
Well,
then that's different.
It's not that. Well, it does something upon death.
Oh, then yeah.
Okay.
Then yeah, it would do that.
It's going to shriek, let out a shrill again, and then I need to roll a bunch of details.
Fuck.
I don't like that.
What?
Okay. The other ones, let's see here, 2. So the red one immediately is going to run towards where the attack came from and up here, and that's going to end its reaction. The blue ones, or the purple ones, are going to make an attack of opportunity / reaction against those.
Oh no!
I am so sorry.
So Lorna, one's for you for 15. The other one is for you, Skybor, for 14.
That misses.
Okay. And the 21 will hit because I attacked recklessly.
Okay.
Fuck.
16 points of piercing damage.
Thank God I'm raging.
But that other red one's dead, right?
Yes. I'm sorry. I did not mark it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. So, never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
Do it.
Sorry, Faye. I didn't skip through. It is your turn.
Writing.
Okay. I'm 30 feet back. I turn around. I just see the things come closer. I'm going to launch another firebolt at this one.
Okay, go for
it. Actually, which is the purple one I saw Lorna get into that looks injured? I'll do it to that one.
Yes, that one looks dead. Or looks very bad.
I'll go to the one that's close to death.
Okay.
I look back at the taller me. I look back at the taller me with a little bit of a glare.
It also shrills back and its legs start to move, and it also releases kind of like a but not. I'm sorry, I'm just double checking my notes. I want to make sure I'm doing it as I read it. This one, the other ones don't seem to act, not because they've already used their reaction this turn, but rather it starts to kind of bloat, and its stomach erupts with a nauseous cloud of gas around you all.
Fuck! I'm sorry.
I need everyone in within 10 feet of the purple one that just died to make con saving throws.
Oh.
That should just be 16.
Okay. So 16 passes, Anika passes, Skybor fails. Everyone takes 10 points of damage.
Poison?
Poison damage, yep.
Even though they pass, they still take the 10?
Yep. If you failed, you have to make all dex and strength ability checks, saving throws, or attacks at disadvantage while in that radius.
Great.
Oh, that's not good. I'm just going to move back 30 feet. This is fine. This is fine.
Also, don't forget, there's another rumbling that we're hearing that we haven't seen yet.
Oh,
We'll pull him at a
yeah.
turn.
Turn Skywar.
All right.
Free action, I take out the broom.
Oh, shit. Okay.
All right. I want a healing word, Wolfram.
Okay. That's a little fucked up, but okay.
What?
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm messing with you completely. Sorry.
Healing word.
Sorry, Chronis. I know you went down first.
Well,
He said Wolfram looked worse.
see, Wolfram can heal.
I know.
And Wolfram can heal.
And I'm going to do it at 2nd level because that's the highest spell slot I got right now. Oh, really?
Oh.
9.
Better than me. I don't even have any 2nd levels anymore.
9 points of heat. So, Wolfram, the lights and energy within you kind of restore, and you wake up on your back looking at the ceiling. Anything else?
You know what? Thorn whip. I want to whip this one, and I'm going to try to pull him toward me.
No!
Okay, go for it.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Because that's a good
That's
idea.
a 14 hit.
14 does hit.
All right.
Let me double
Takes
check.
9 piercing, and get over here.
All right. 9 points of piercing damage. And it goes all the way to you, or just so many
10
feet?
feet. 10 feet closer to me.
All right. Excellent. Anything else with your turn?
Yes, I start praying.
Okay.
Good plan.
Lorna, you get an attack of opportunity because it. Oh no, it's not
No.
willingly.
It's forced.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish-
This is going to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I wish I did. That's all
Yeah,
I
she
got.
doesn't
one-
have Sentinel yet.
Is going to slide up here between you and Anika, and it's going to make. It's going to do this. It's going to make 1 tentacle attack at Faye, 1 tentacle attack at Anika, and 1 bite attack at you, Lauren.
Okay.
20 at you, Faye. That hit. I will need a con save. That's
Wait, I am 60 feet. I am 60 feet away.
She did run.
You did say run. That's fair. Sorry. That one's at you, Anika.
Oh.
I need a con save. Here comes another one at you, Lorna. Sorry about that, Faye. I forgot about
That
It is all
misses
good.
me.
I am very far away.
I'm sorry. So, Anika, you're in good shape. You did not succumb to the poison. Lorna, a 21. Does that hit?
And I failed.
You don't know. There's no fail on that one.
No, because the
There's no
wait, the
saves on that
tentacles
one.
are
Yep.
an advantage? Oh, that's right. Fuck. Okay.
Oh wait, that
You
tentacle
fail-
didn't hit me.
No. The tentacles definitely hit you, right?
Yeah, both
20?
of them, or just the first one?
The first one. The
Oh.
first one hit you for 20.
And
The second one attacked Lauren, I guess, had advantage for 19.
Mm.
She failed her save, so she is paralyzed. And she also takes, what was it? 10 points of poisoning damage
and the bite hits.
and 11 points of piercing damage, which, if you're paralyzed, I believe that drops your rage.
Yep.
Okay. That's going to bring us to the Stone Giants. The Stone Giant is affected by the poison as well. And she's going to stand up and come over to finally kind of jump in to help as you guys are dropping. She just can't watch the slaughter go. So she's going to come up and she's going to attack the worm with her club a few times. Those both hit.
Thank God.
For holy shit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to duck and put my hands over my head because
This one, again, recoils back and lets out a familiar shriek across the battlefield. I need a D. It's going to make an attack of opportunity against you and Nika. Or no, against the stone giant that just hit. That makes more sense.
oh, thank God.
28 critical.
Maybe.
For 18 points of piercing. Okay. Action to you, Anika.
Okay. I'm gonna use my can move through spaces thing and go 5, 10, 15 here to the other side of the thing. Or I'll go here to flank it. Is it an action to feed a potion?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, this works out great then. I'm gonna feed a potion to Lorna,
Okay.
and then I'm going to healing word Chronis.
Okay.
Oh, fuck
So
yes.
let me do the healing word part first. Yeah, this may be important. For 7.
Okay. Cronus, you have 7 points of health.
That was 3 1s I rolled.
Oh
And then
my
for
God.
Lorna, it's 2d4?
For a regular, yes. 2d4 plus
Yeah.
2. Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's something.
You got 4 points of health back, Lorna.
Yay. We're all awake.
Yeah, for
For
now.
now.
Just so we can watch ourselves die.
Yep.
That's not helping. That's my turn.
All right. This purple worm is back to life. It just got pulled over to Skybor. It's going to make all its attacks against you now, Skybor. You just pulled it towards you.
Yep. Bring it.
Oh, nope. The third one's not. It's a bite. So first one's a miss. Second one's a hit. Third, and then the bite's a hit.
Yep.
So I will need a con save. And you take 6 points of poison, 10 points of piercing, and based on your con save, you may or may not be paralyzed. You are
do
paralyzed.
still have my inspiration, I think.
I don't
It
think
lasts
it's
for
gonna-
10 minutes. You could try.
What is it?
Hang on, I forgot. I think it's a D8.
It is
It's
the D8.
All right. Nope.
No, it's worth a shot.
All right. So that's 16. Oh my God, I'm hanging
16.
on by a thread.
All right, and you are paralyzed, sir. That and its turn. It is up to you, Chronis, who has just come back into the fray.
All right. Real quick. So if I shadow step to right here, and then I do an acid breath in this direction, is that going to hit Lorna?
Is it a cone or a line?
It's a line.
Yes, because it's a 5 foot wide line, correct?
Do it.
Yes.
So yeah, it would hit her.
Just do it.
I mean, our healer's up. It's your choice, though.
Oh,
You
I'm
know
gonna
you
do
need
it.
to take these things out.
Yeah, I'm gonna shadow step to right here, and then use my acid breath upwards to hit both the purple and the red worm.
Okay. All right. Um, 13 points of acid damage. So this one.
Well, they have to do con saves.
Oh, I'm sorry. Both fail or one fail. The other.
Yeah, I'll fail.
So this one takes 13. The other one takes another 13 points, but this one releases another shrill scream across the floor as it. This one collapses. This one from the scream quickly darts around, looking to see all of its fellow, creatures slain, and it attempts to burrow and move away from you.
Attack of opportunity.
You do get an attack of opportunity, or no? You shadow stepped away from it.
That's not a
my bonus
No, he
reaction.
action.
shadow stepped up to it. That's a bonus.
So it's not its turn anymore.
Okay,
right?
okay, all right. I'm sorry. So yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity. Yep.
And so it's Skyborn?
And
I
also,
am paralyzed.
Oh, yeah.
my shadow step is advantaged until the end of my turn, and because I killed it, does that count? Like, is it still on my turn?
Yes, it's still your turn. Yep, go for it.
So 25.
25, okay. And how
I'm
much
going to
damage?
stunning strike it as well.
Okay. So +8.
+8.
All right. Let's see.
That was the last key point too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Well, I think you fucking made it work. Just reading. You definitely killed it. I'm just trying to make sure I'm letting this one do the purple ones act differently than the red ones. So I'm trying to go over it. Yeah, this one releases that familiar roar across the cavern walls, and you start to see it bloat again, and then explode. That poison. Well, you didn't. I'm sorry, you didn't see this before. This poisonous cloud explode from it. I'm not going to do bother that because it's the last enemy, but Chronis and Skybor, you both go down with another 10 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
But that is going to end combat. All right, guys. That was so much fun for me. I'm so sorry that was a lot of combat, a long series of combat, but I feel like you guys did awesome.
None of us have actually died yet. We're just all,
We came close.
we're all still laying on the ground technically. Unconscious.
I'm on my feet. Thank you.
I don't know what you're talking
Half of
about. I
us
didn't
are.
feel a thing.
Oh, fuck you, Faye. If she were
That's
awake,
probably
she'd
the
say
one
that.
time I can
yells
tell
over
myself
to
to
you.
fuck off.
She yells over to you from 60 feet away.
Unconscious. Fuck you, Faye.
Oh, are you conscious or unconscious?
I'm
Lorna?
unconscious because of...
Everyone's
Alright, I'll-
unconscious except
I'll
for
healing word,
you.
Lorna.
I am
Okay.
unconscious. I am down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Wolfram's
unconscious?
down.
Cronus is down as well. No, Wolfram's fine.
Yeah, Wolfram's fine. Everyone, or Wolfram, Anika, and Faye are all up.
Yeah, and I took Lorna down with my
It's-
acid breath.
Yeah. So Lorna gets 6.
Bor gets 15.
Cronus is also unconscious. If you want to get him more, I can.
Do you guys have, how many spell slots do you guys have left?
And Cronus gets 14.
3 spell slots left. Thank you.
Okay. Let's make sure everyone's checking, keeping up with their stuff.
Mhm.
All
5
right.
left.
So, you all. So you all come to. There's there's noxious fumes that are filling the area. The giant is kind of pulling her dazed and confused comrade away from the bodies of the worm. She looks at you all with frantic, darting eyes. She doesn't know who you are or if you are friend or foe. She is not as terrified of Wolfram. He looks somewhat familiar, not, but she doesn't. But kind of an expression of, I don't know why you seem familiar. You guys can do whatever you like to do. You guys can check bodies. You can look at tunnels. You can talk to the giants. Whatever you guys want to do.
Does he still have the mark on him? Like,
it is still on him.
Oh fuck! How did we get rid of it last time? We killed them.
Let's not lead with that.
Yeah, let's not. I don't say that.
Also, Faye, you can get back here.
You do have previous experiences with the werewolves. That not all of them are completely mindless when something is taken over. You're not sure as to why certain creatures become mindless over others. Could be how sentient or intelligent they already were before they were taken over. You're not sure.
Yeah, do I recall how they were taken back? That was Faye doing what? Lesser restoration?
No, remove curse.
Remove curse. Yeah.
Yes, that removed the lichen.
So oh no, crap. Do we know if it would work?
And I am out of spell slots.
Yes, but
I am going to go ahead and drink a health potion.
Yeah, how about we just... Wolfram, can you tell him we're friends, and can we please come with them?
He's dropped his warhammer near Skybore and just cradles his tablet as he walks over to the female stone giant.
The stone giant is very, again, timid in the sense that she's trying to protect her brother, and she sees the tablet, and she there's no reason for you to make a persuasion check because you needed a blacksmith for the quality, and it's very, very good quality. And she's just kind of
got it wrapped up in a cloth. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. What was the brother's name again? Brothor or something?
Bothor. Bothor, yeah.
Just look at him and speak to her in giant. He is lost to us. The Dark One has her white hand on him.
She looks at you confused, and she goes, "What do you mean the Dark One has already taken him? What, you guys are with the Dark? What are you guys doing here? You're the one they warned us about."
They bear the same mark as he points to the white hand.
Yes, many of them had that mark upon them.
And they have attempted to turn your brother to her as well. And puppets. They're nothing more than puppets dancing to her tune. Before the time of the dragons, and she will be here long after, I imagine. But unless your chieftain has great power and can undo this, he will be like this forever. We must speak with him. Or we must speak with the chieftain.
She goes, "I can not kill my brother. We must see what our chieftain or priestesses can do. For your aid, I will bring you back and let you speak to my father. And he will determine if what you say is true or not."
Very well.
But for the time being, as my brother is still breathing before me, you have my my timid and reserved, or not my timid, my thanks, but I still don't know or trust you. We've heard horrible tales from you Dreamwalkers and what you guys plan to do to us.
Dreamwalkers, the drow, or I don't know.
I'm sorry.
I don't know what they would call the drow, but the elves lie and steal, and will say anything to protect themselves. They do this all in the service to protect. They do this all in the hopes of attaining greater power for themselves, as they always have and always will. But they do not know the terror that comes. There is no future in the empty world that this dark one they serve sees. Change will be brought down here as well.
Very well. Let me know when you and your friends are ready, and we will return back to, and you can share this news with my father.
Thank you, child of the old blood.
And you guys can do whatever you like. She's going to take the tablet, or you handed it to her, but it's still wrapped up?
I have not handed it to her as of yet.
Okay. She just kind of seems interested, but she hasn't said.
It's a carving to be presented to your elders. It is a story that only 4 eyes may see.
Ooh, and she seems very excited about that. She goes, a carving from a Dreamwalker. Well, maybe you're not as bad as the other ones have said. Anything anyone else would like to do while you guys are in this area? I will say that several minutes have gone by in this kind of exchange with Wolfram and the giant lady. You do feel over this period that you feel more tremors, but they don't seem closer, but they don't seem further away either.
So the leaving part?
Yes.
We'll go with them.
Lorna's all for this going away.
Yep, I like the leaving here part. That seems like a good plan.
Okay.
Wolfram, are we going with them? Are they
good?
Sweet.
Anybody want to check any of the bodies or the remains before heading out?
I should probably look over the drow real quick. The ones that did not get eaten.
Okay.
Can I pick up my 2 javelins?
Absolutely. Go ahead and do an investigation check, though, while you're picking up your javelins, Lorna.
Okay.
Because you threw them into you're going to go past where some of the worms popped out. Anika, go ahead and do an investigation on as you go to look at their pockets. Lorna, you don't see or find anything else of note. You're pretty much focused on getting your weapons and getting the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Anika, you find about 200 gold pieces on the mages that did not fall, or the mages and the warriors that didn't fall into the tunnels below when the worms came out. You also find a potion in one of their pockets, and this looks very purple. And I should say, I'm sorry. You find a bottle of liquid in one of the drowns that's full and has a very purple shade to it as it swishes around the bottle when you pick it up.
Cool. I will hand the gold to Lorna and the potion questioningly to Taller. Really well.
How much?
Hey, I thought I
You
was
should
told
make her drink it right now.
Yes.
Yes, and then you didn't look back and come back like, which that may have been stupid on our part.
I was assuming you guys were running, and I was like, hey, and nobody did.
That's fair. Also, do you know what this is?
Let me see. Edit.
200.
200 gold, Lorna.
So what is it I'm looking at?
You are investigating this potion, which can you deter or determine without an alchemist skill or a what the heck was the other one? Or identify? Can you tell what a potion's capabilities?
No. I can take 10 minutes to cast detect magic to know the school.
Okay. You can go ahead and make an intelligence check, but you're not going to get a whole lot of probably detail.
I do not know a single thing about this potion.
I was like, could I try that too? Since it was my
Yeah, you can. Yeah, go ahead if you want. This is going to be a very hard DC.
Intelligence.
Intelligence or Arcana or Medicine. Each one is going to reveal something different, though. If you want to know exactly what it does, you're probably going to most accurate one's going to be Arcana. Okay. You take some time to look over it. You pop the cork. You smell it. It has a very familiar smell to it, but it does not match the shade. It has a familiar smell, though, from the bottle of other healing type potions that you've taken in the past. But it looks different.
Okay. So I have a mystery, maybe healing potion. And I'll just put it in my bag for later investigations.
Based on that size, you go ahead and put a greater healing potion ? In your bag.
Okay.
Anti-healing potion.
Yeah.
In desperation, healing potion.
Wolfram, go ahead, or Scott. Now, if you guys have done some loot, you guys totally. If you want to try to pull or harvest something, that's going to take a little bit of time. But you totally can do that if you'd like. So if you'd like to try to pull a needle, that'd be a nature check then Skyboard, or that'd probably be more survival, wouldn't it? What's the definition of the two? Survival is for tracking and living off the land, where nature is understanding, like an intelligence, right?
Yeah. I see him doing this, and I was gonna go lend a hand as well.
Okay.
Survival more likely.
Yeah, go ahead and do a survival with advantage then. With help, you can make quick work of it. You're able to pull. You are able to harvest one of the poison tentacles. Carefully. And what would you like to do with it?
I would like to put it in my inventory.
Okay. So you slide it into your bag. If you want to study that later, that would probably just be a nature check on its potency or what its capabilities as a severed limb it could do later on, if you'd like. But is there anything else you guys want to do?
I'm gonna punch the one red worm one more time, just for the hell of it, as we walk away.
It releases a scream.
I approve of that action.
And it takes that attack of opportunity on you. Okay. And you guys, anything else you guys want to do besides before you start following Bothor and his sister away? How long does that hypnotic pattern last on him, by the way?
A minute. He's definitely awake.
Yeah, he's definitely waking up, and he's very, very much so hostile and aggravated, but he is being held back by his sister at this time. What would you guys like to do? Is there going to travel with him if you don't want to?
Can I try knocking him out?
Why not?
Would she allow me?
I wouldn't do that.
After struggling for a few minutes, if you guys do not try to outright attack him, and she's trying to get him controlled, you hear him. She's trying to soothe him with some kind of very familiar and like someone would talk to a family member who's trying to calm them down, and he still's not reacting that way. And then she actually, with an upset look on her face, she takes her club and smashes him across the back of the head. and he falls unconscious.
That works.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull the rope out of my bag and hand it to Wolfram and ask Wolfram to
Rope is not going.
just
Rope
tie
will
the
not hold
hands
him.
together.
And he brings out the chain.
That works.
That works.
Wolfram will bring out his chain and do that instead.
Okay. Wolfram, you extend the rope out, and Wolfram kind of gives you like they're giants, man. Look at your rope.
Like a
And
really?
walks over with the chain and starts wrapping them around.
No, just wrapping his hands up.
Oh, wrapping his hands up. But you know what, Chronis? You're like,
because it's only 10
what?
feet. Like,
oh, it's only that's right. So, but you know what, Chronis? You're kind of upset that he scoffed at your gesture, and you go up there to tie your rope around his hand still, just for extra measure. Like, fuck you! I'm still putting my rope on there.
I'm still helping out.
So you guys all start following her. It takes a little bit of time to kind of move with dragging a giant. Every once in a while, he kind of releases a grunt or a groan as he gets kind of carted off and dragged across the rough terrain. You guys feel some tremors in the earth a little bit as you move, and you finally come to this very large opening into what looks like a wall, like she's leading you straight in the wall. As you get closer and closer, though, you see lots of little tunnels and holes that kind of come out of the wall, and you start seeing humanoids of large, stature, kind of poking out and looking at those that are coming. They immediately see you all, and so you see some of them kind of pick up boulders to start tossing at you or approach, but they notice that Bothor and his sister are coming, heading towards the city. You guys are greeted by some giants and very skeptic. They're super tall, just kind of lording over you guys, and they're talking amongst themselves. The giants are like, "Why would you bring Dreamwalkers here? They're here to kill us." And you hear Bothor say, you hear his sister kind of talk them down, like they brought something for Father to see, and they saved me and Bothor. And you hear another one say, and they're like, "Babak, we can't trust these people. We know nothing about them." And she says, "Yeah, but we don't know anything about the man with tentacles for face, and we entertained him for and heard his side of the story." And eventually, the crowd calms down. She motions at you and says, "Come, we must see the chieftain Kimgar." Does anyone want to do anything in that exchange or anything? Primarily, Wolfram, you're the only one that would really know what they're saying back.
Absolutely not. It's not his place.
Okay. You guys go through the winding kind of steps of the mountain. It's, for giants, it's not really difficult terrain, but you guys are finding yourself having to kind of go left to right, up and down, trying to make up the time that he just kind of simply walks up to the next step. To just kind of keep raising your elevation. Between traveling to the city and getting up to the top where Chieftain Kimgar sits, it's going to take the whole day, and you finally are there around nighttime. And you guys come into an area where there's some beautiful carvings and almost not dwarvish, but like runic in nature carvings in the sketches. I don't know if you can read Giant, but I think Giant written is actually Dwarvish, isn't it?
It's in Dwarvish script, but
Dwarvish script. So it's like a Dwarvish script, and then you're just making these beautiful murals across. It's kind of it's a sharp contrast to the more crude exterior of all these villages and huts, where it's just rocks with holes. It looks like once you go into the actual homes, though, and these halls, you see beautiful carvings and artwork inside. And you see this man sitting there in a chair with a wife sitting next to him. Well, you'd assume a wife, as she wears similar attire or more pristine attire. Not royalty in the traditional sense, but definitely someone that doesn't get their hands dirty every day. And I'm doing an awful job for you finding the character sheets. Here they are. And this you'll see is Kimgar. He's got some like almost diamonds coming out of his head on like a crown. He has a warhammer sitting next to him, and he's got this kind of green, dark vegetation over his shoulders, like a cloak, and he goes, Babak, why did you bring the Dreamwalkers? You know we were supposed to kill them upon sight. They're here to try to reopen the nightmare world. Sorry, I'm trying to pull my notes to make sure I don't leave anything. Yeah, he'll exchange this, say this to Babak, and then she'll explain that you guys kinda that the forgotten drow, the other Dreamwalkers that came to warn them, attacked you guys and attacked her and Bothar, and she shows the cursed marking on his arm. She goes, when we didn't, when we were against their attempts to mine in the Elder Tunnels, they and these other Dreamwalkers came. They they attacked, and when we did not join them in the attack, because they showed no hostility to us, they reacted with violence and tried to mark me and Bothar. And these Dreamwalkers stopped them, and also stopped some of the carvers in the tunnels that came after us. And he kind of looks shocked, and he's exchanging and saying, he goes, more of the carvers came out of the tunnels. This is way more activity and way more bold than they've ever acted in years. This is all exchanging. Giant Wolfram, you're completely in the loop on what's going on. You're welcome to communicate and translate or relay any of this information to your party if you want.
Just quiet whispers to not interrupt them, just like they're speaking about what occurred.
Okay. So he's trying to respectfully whisper to you all to kind of bring you in the loop. You're getting bits and pieces, but basically she's explaining what's going on. She does then at one point say, "This one, this creature, not of flesh and blood, but of metal and what all consists of you, Wolfram? Metal, stone,
it's like Arcano tech. Like it's metal, but there's differing kinds of metal. Maybe some, I don't know, metal and just with circuits, I guess, or I don't even know if she knows what circuit is.
Yeah, I'm imagining some metals and stonework that is instead of wiring in a sense, but arcanic, almost like script and stuff in the innards that actually kind of works as connecting you and how you can feel and basically interpret, move your body. It's basically the arcanic script is on your nervous system, I guess, that makes you be able to function.
A weird, just arcane runic script thing or whatever.
Yeah, but that's on the interior. Anything exterior is up to you. But basically, you're not a flesh and blood. And she goes, I don't know why, but I just feel like he is not the same as these other Dreamwalkers, but not of this world either. He's in between the two worlds. And he spoke clearly, and he brought a gift, and she kind of then gestures to you to bring your gift over to Khemgar.
We'll walk forward and get on his knees and present the tablet and cloth, but he will say, I ask you to view it alone. It is meant for 4 eyes alone.
Okay. For whose eyes? For his eyes?
Oh, for the number 4 eyes alone.
Oh, so it's 4 people?
Or 2 people, because people have 2 eyes.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But what if you get 2 people that only have 1 eye?
Well, that doesn't seem like
Cyclops can look at it. But
I mean,
otherwise,
if that's what's going on, then
he goes, why only, or he speaks in giant. He's like, why is this only for my eyes? Is this a curse or some trick that you plan to play on us?
It is deeply intimate and personal, and something I've found very hard to share.
He motions the others to kind of give him some space. Is it okay if he looks at it with if others move away, or do you want him to go somewhere private to open it? Is that what Wolfram's implying?
Yeah, if he's like, yeah, as long as his wife is not like peeking over his shoulder, you know.
Yeah, he will notion to his wife to kind of not take leave, but to respect the gift wishes. Actually, go ahead and make a persuasion check. That's a pretty odd request for someone that doesn't know you. Ooh. He will not ask her to get up and leave, but he will just ask her, for now, just, please don't look kind of deal. But he's not going to make her or anyone else kind of leave the room. He's going to kind of pull the fabric away from the tablet and stuff. And the wife is looking away, respecting the chieftain's wish. And he looks at this masterpiece of art that you have carved and made, and its eyes kind of for a moment lose their harshness and crudeness as they looked over you, and just kind of soften a little bit. He goes, "You have my interest. What? And do you want to explain what it is, or do you want to do that in secret channel?" Or
I may as well go ahead and post it here because it's going to be. Okay, so yeah, I just gotta copy paste it, and then
that's fucking awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Wolfram
go ahead and
he'll look at the chieftain and say, "My name is Wolfram, last engine seer of Karakzun."
Okay. Shit. I don't have notes on Karakzun right in front of me. Karakzun, that is the location, correct?
That was the location he was kind of above, but from.
He is not intimately familiar. Your character wouldn't know this, but stone giants are kind of more what's going on within their kind of physical area. But they are descendants of giants, and they just kind of treat anything outside of the, under the earth as kind of a dream world.
Yep.
So he's not going to have any direct relation to Karakzun or the story, but he is in great admiration of the amount of detail and emotion and effort that you put into this. And after you kind of share the story with a little bit, or help him through it a little, or kind of fill in the gaps, if you were, he really becomes a lot more gentler and kinder spirit. And he goes, the other Dreamwalkers never presented anything of such exquisite nature. They came here really just warning us that you all would be coming from Menzo to destroy us and destroy our sanctuary here within that we've carved out of the Dark Dominion. He's now saying this actually all in common now, so everyone can start hearing this as he gets the notion that none of you understand what he's saying, and he starts speaking in some broken kind of common and undercommon. It's kind of like Spanglish, basically. But you guys can make out some of the key points from his conversation points. He will say, or he goes, so if you're not here to destroy us, what are you here for?
We're really here because Wolfram wanted to come.
And another
And
reason.
Zo
Oh, sorry, you go
Zo
ahead,
will-
Wolfram.
Zo is doomed, as it always has been. But for now, they prove useful. His coming is beyond what the war with the chromatic dragons was, what you and your forefathers created me and my people for. They are necessary. Though, if I were to give my own opinion, they will bicker and destroy themselves in due time. Pride is much like ours in Karak-Zun was. Although we did not have a choice. I'm not asking you to come to their defense or be the saviors of the day. I'm asking only that you construct a tunnel for them to have a way out.
We cannot dig a tunnel through the Elder tunnels. These are sacred tunnels that were originally created by the Elder Carvers. But we will consider this this request, and I must think about it. The matters of the dream world do not affect us here, but I will consider your request.
Now they may not. In time the dream world will. For then it is this dark being. Her followers bear the white hand. As they have tried to take your son, they will try to take all of you. And then there will be nothing left in the world but the cold, unchanging darkness where nothing lives except her.
And he leans forward on his knees, or his elbows on his knees, and his hands kind of brought up to his chin. And he goes, "But the men with tentacles said that the dream world, that they would leave us alone as the dream world kind of did war with one another, and he only has interest in some kind of artifact down here that he's been seeking for months."
And is proof of their lies.
I don't suppose you got proof he meant you no harm. Ever?
He what? I'm sorry.
I don't suppose you got proof that he would never harm you or your people? Because it's much easier to make promises now, but will he keep them?
He looks over at his son, that's kind of bleeding and unconscious on the ground next to you all in this kind of hall. The more shaman-like medicine women are trying to tend to his obvious physical wounds and try to figure out what's going on with him. He goes, I feel in fear that I've made a grave mistake. You all are welcomed here within this city. You guys have sanctuary here. Thank you for bringing back my son. Hopefully we can reverse or figure out this curse that's been placed upon him and my family. But I feel we made a terrible decision in trusting the one they call Vosk.
We faced Vosk once before. He is a treacherous being. He will do anything to get to his own means, even sacrificing his own allies.
Yes.
If he was trying to befriend you, he was only trying to use you for his own gain, and when he was done, he would have thrown you away like trash. And that would be his way, the way of the forgotten, the way of that evil bitch.
Mm.
Then you must stop him before it's too late. I've told him about the world of nightmares, and that is where I feel that he may find something that a dreamwalker that came hundreds of years before came, or who met with us before, went to dispose of something very private to them.
Did she look like this? And I will use my mask of many faces to turn into Yvonne.
Or like an old man with a really long beard. Or whatever Merlin looks like.
Gotcha. He's kind of him in the room is kind of shocked and taken aback by the transformation from both of you, and he goes, "Yes, that's exactly what she looked like."
That was my grandmother.
So Vosk is after the thing we're trying to.
Then we gotta hurry.
Mm-hmm. Tomorrow, though?
Tomorrow, yes.
Laura's just like stumbling on her feet in the background.
Yeah.
He says, "Please help yourself to some food. It's even cruder. It's large in size and volume, but it's not as cured and cooked and processed as even the food in Menzo. This is more raw, unrefined, organic vegetation and meat that's probably been slain or killed, critters that roam around. Some of it actually looks like a form of worm, not the worms that you guys encountered, but some kind of worm or insect-like that are very giant that have been kind of killed and they eat upon." He will say, "You may find rest. You guys won't take up a lot of room here," as he kind of smirks to himself. He goes, for you, Warforged, your story has moved me, and I need you all to go after Vosk. He has gone, or when he was asking for at the World of Nightmares, I sent him off with my sons, Kimlo, and where's his other name? Kimlo and where is it? Kimlo and Kam, Kaam. He then says, "But I'm afraid that they are going to be suspicious of you as we are, unless they have done something to give away their motives already." He goes, "I will give you this symbol of our house to take with you, to prove that you are with us and that you have my support." And he hands you a rune that's kind of attached to his necklace. He slides it off the fiber braid that it kind of keeps it around his neck. He slides it off the fabric braid and hands it to you, Wolfram, in your hands. Upon inspection of that rune or that emblem, though, you see you actually kind of think that you could slide your hand through where the hole is, where it kind of goes on the necklace, and use it as almost like a form of a shield. It's made of stone, like polished stone, and it has some of the dwarvish script runes kind of written and decorating, and symbols that make up the symbol of the tribe. So that is a shield +1 for your inventory, for statistics speaking, but it is also You could refer. The title of it is "The Peace of Kemgar." And put a question mark because until you do any further study, you don't know anything else about the shield.
Fancy new item.
But you don't have to use it if you want. So it's up to you what you want to do with it. Anything you guys want to do in town before resting? You guys want to see the clerics and shamans? There's not like a storefront like you're used to seeing, but you probably could get some raw materials, but nothing refined or traveling supplies. And it probably would cost something in stones. They don't deal with coins and stuff. Precious stones or stuff that can be used in artwork and stuff would be what they want to.
I don't think there's much that I need.
No.
Same.
Here. Although I do actually have currency here.
Lorna's just gonna find the closest bed that she's allowed to sleep in and pass the fuck out.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything else?
I think everyone's going to be sleeping.
Mm-hmm. Sleep is
Yep,
good.
going to sleep.
Okay. All right, guys. If you don't mind, I just want to kind of take us. If we can power through 10 more minutes, I just want to leave it a good spot. Just because, well, you know what? That is a good spot because I just wanted to get you guys through a lot tonight. So I think that's a good spot though because I don't want to rush through anything else. That's where we're going to end it.